Good morning everyone, welcome to this Pilates session designed to stretch you out, get your posture improved and get you ready for the day. We're going to start with some breathing. You can do most of these exercises sitting, standing or lying and choose whichever works for you. So let's start with some breathing. So we're going to breathe in through our noses and out through slightly pursed lips. Now you can make it more effective by using your hands on your ribcage to make sure you're breathing deeply and effectively. When you breathe in, you want to feel your ribcage expanding. When you breathe out, you want to feel the ribs closing down. So let's try that a few times together. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Now we're going to work on moving and stretching our neck. So I'll turn sideways so you can see what I'm on about. So I want to lengthen the muscles at the back of our necks. And to do that, you want to think about stretching those muscles as you draw your chin gently down towards your throat and then up. So think about lengthening and stretching the muscles at the back of your neck as your chin comes down and up. Lengthen those muscles, chin down and up, or more of those. Lengthen, chin down and up. Lovely. Let's do some neck movements. Let's drop our head with our ear towards our shoulder on one side, back up to centre and the other way, back up to centre and down to centre and down. Now a little bit more movement. Let's get our chin towards our shoulder and centre. To the shoulder and centre, to the shoulder and centre, to the shoulder and centre. Now shoulder, drop down, circle sideways and up. Circle down, down and up, and circle down, down and up. And one more, circle down, down and up. Now a bit of a sideways stretch. So stretch up before we go over, ceiling and down. Stretch up and over, ceiling and down. Stretch up and over, ceiling and down. Up, over, ceiling and down. Now we're going to work on our abdominal muscles and strengthen our core. This is best done on the floor, but you could probably also do it standing up if you prefer. So we can down onto the floor, onto a mat or towel. Start by finding your landmarks. So you're going to find your hip bones, the two bony ones that point upwards, and the pelvic bone where it joins between your legs. Use those three bony landmarks as your guide. They form a triangle. Think about tipping the point of the triangle up and then the point of the triangle down. Let's try that again. Point of the triangle up and point of the triangle down. Now find the point at which that triangle is parallel to the floor. And when you've got that point, you should find that you've got a little whisper of air under your lumbar spine, under your lower back. The toe muscles are relaxed and relatively flat, and that's called your neutral spine, your neutral alignment. There's one other position that's important for Pilates, and that's called an imprint. And that's a position that's designed to protect your back and give you a strong core. So we'll find that position in two movements. The first movement is to activate the transverse muscles, the sheet muscles across the stomach. So let's start by inhaling, exhaling and sinking our muscles, sinking our tummy just about half an inch, a small amount. Inhale, release, exhale, sink, inhale, release, exhale, sink. Now the next movement is the imprint. So now we inhale, exhale, release, sink the transverse and then activate the imprint by shortening our obliques. Our obliques join our hip bones towards our lower rib cage. If you draw your hip bones up towards your lower rib cage, shortening those muscles, and automatically your lumbar spine comes down towards the mat. release to neutral, and let's do that again. Exhale, shorten those muscles into an imprint. Inhale, release. Exhale, shorten. Inhale, release. One more, exhale, shorten. Inhale, release. Now we're going to use that imprint to evolve into a shoulder bridge position. So start off by bringing your heels close towards your bottom cheeks. Hands by your side. Inhale, exhale, sink transverse, shorten those obliques. Now pull those hip bones closer and closer towards your ribcage until you're forced to pick your pelvis up off the mat and articulate up to a shoulder bridge position. And what you're aiming for here is pressing down with your breastbone, pressing up with your bottom cheeks and hips, stretching out across the front of your hip bones there. Inhale at the top of the movement and articulate down to the mat. And try to come down from the top of your spine all the way down, holding your hips up high as long as you can. Bottom hits the mat, you release to a neutral spine. Let's try that again. Inhale, exhale, imprint. Shorten the obliques, pick your pelvis up all the way to the ceiling. Hold it there for a moment, take a breath in, and then exhale as you come down to the spine, articulating smoothly onto the mat, one vertebra at a time, release to neutral. And again, inhale, exhale, imprint and roll up. All the way to the top, hold it there, and then come down, 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 and release. Let's do one more. Inhale, exhale, imprint and roll up, 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 up. Hold it there and come down, 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 down. Lovely. Now just wiggle your feet away a little bit further to get back into a nice comfortable neutral spine. Now we're going to do an ab prep, which uses the upper obliques. And on this occasion, rather than drawing the hip bones up towards the rib cage, we're drawing the rib cage down towards the hip bones. So you start by lengthening the muscles at the back of your neck and dropping your chin down towards your chest. Then as you exhale, you engage the obliques. You slide your rib cage forward towards your hip bones. You use your arms to help the momentum, bring them forward. Hold it there and then relax down towards the mat. So let's do that together. Nod your chin, exhale, little ab prep. Head and shoulders off the mat, everything else still on the mat. Down we go. Nod your chin, hold it there. Come down towards the mat. Nod your chin, hold, down towards the mat. And again, nod your chin, and release. Well done. Good. We'll go on to our sides. We'll do a little bit of an upper thoracic, upper back stretch. So knee on knee, arm in front, hand on top of hand. If you're in a sitting position and want to do this one sitting, it's very simple. It's like this, and then you reach behind you and forward, and then the opposite arm and forward. If you're doing it down on the mat, you get a better stretch if you do. Hip on hip, knee together. Try and think about gluing those knees together and keeping your hip pointing forward, palm on palm. Inhale your top arm to the ceiling, then exhale to reach it behind you. Go as far as you can, use the weight of the hand to stretch it behind you, then draw it back, head follows hand all the way back to the beginning. Breathing is inhale to the ceiling, exhale behind you. Inhale to hold that stretch, exhale to draw it back. Inhale, open, exhale, stretch behind. Inhale, hold, exhale, back. Inhale, ceiling, exhale, behind. Inhale, hold, exhale, back. One more of these. Inhale, ceiling, exhale, behind you. Inhale, hold, draw it back. Now we'll stay on our side for the next one, which is putting your finger on the mat and drawing that circle up above your head, all the way around, keeping your hand in contact, draw as close to the floor as you can, head follows hand, and back to the beginning. Now try again to keep your hips pointing forward, your knee doesn't lose contact with the underneath knee. Inhale overhead and exhale as you go round. Back to the beginning. Inhale overhead, exhale as you go round and back. Let's do 2 more. Inhale overhead, exhale round and back. Inhale overhead, exhale round and back. Change sides. You're doing that round one on the floor. Obviously, you've got to sit in a sitting position. You can do a similar action in a sitting position. Not quite as big a stretch. Good. Onto the floor if you can. Palm on palm. Hips and knees pointing forward. Inhale to 90. Exhale behind you. Stretch it out and draw it back. Inhale to 90. Exhale behind you. Stretch it out and draw it back. Inhale to 90. Exhale behind you and back. Inhale to 90. Exhale behind you and back. And let's do that circle. So on the floor, all the way round, 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 and back. And again, all the way round, 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 and back, and round, 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 and back. Last one, round, 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 and back. Lovely. Let's stand up. So, hands out to your side. Let's do a twist. So we're going to twist, flex forward, come up to the side. Twist, flex, up, side. Twist, flex, up, side, and twist, flex, up. 2 to go. And twist, flex, up, side, and a twist, flex, up, and side. Now let's do twist with 3. Just watch it once. We're going to twist to the side, and as we do, we're going to bend our leading elbow. Go 1, 2, 3, back to centre. 1, 2, 3, centre. 1, 2, 3, keep going. 1, 2, 3, centre. 1, 2, 3, centre. 1, 2, 3, centre. Last one. 1, 2, 3, centre. Well done. Let's sit down on the mat. Now, before we do the next exercise, just a little bit of practice. So sit up tall on your seat bones. Those are the bony ischial tuberosities in your bottom cheeks. And from there, think about sinking as we exhale, flattening your tummy, so you're rolling off your seat bones and onto the fleshier part of your bottom, and you're curling your back. Now sit up straight, exhale, sink. Inhale, sit up, exhale, sink. Inhale, sit up, and exhale, sink. Lovely. From that sunk position, bring your arms forward, and now we're going to open and close, and open, and close, and open, and close, and open, and 4 to go. Open 1, and close, open 2, and close, open 3, and close, open 4, and release. Lovely. You're down to the mat to do the 100. If you've ever done a Pilates class, you're sure to have done the 100. Just hold your hands behind your thighs just to help you get down safely. Lots of different versions of the 100. You can choose which one suits you. This is the basic version. You just have your body on the mat, your knees bent, your feet flat on the mat. You lift your arms just off, hovering maybe an inch or 2 above the mat, and you pump your arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 10. And we do 100. Now, there's lots of different versions. The next level up will be to take your legs into the air. So to do that, you would have to go into an imprint. Inhale, exhale into an imprint. Right leg up, left leg up. Now you glue them together. This is called a tabletop position. You do the 100 in the same way. You can add another level by coming up into your ab prep and pumping your arms. And you can finally add another level again by extending and bending your knees with each pulse. Okay, let's start all together. I'm going to do the one with the legs extending and bending. You do whatever you prefer. Inhale, exhale, imprint. Right leg up, left leg up. Now glue them together, a bit of stability. Nod your chin, come up into your ab prep if you're doing that bit. Off we go. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 10. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5. And away, 2, 3, 4, 20. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5. And away, 2, 3, 4, 30. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5. And away, 2, 3, 4, 40. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5. And away, 2, 3, 4, 50. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5. And away, 2, 3, 4, 60. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5. And away, 2, 3, 4, 70. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5. And away, 2, 3, 4, 80. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5. And away, 4, 90. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5. And away, 2, 3, 4, 100. Flex your knees in, just hug your knees to your chest for a little bit. Give yourself a little squeeze. Then take the knees to 90 degrees, put your fingers on, and draw circles with your knees in the air, rolling around in your lumbar spine. 1, 2, 3, and reverse it. 1, 2, and 3. Lovely. Let's go on to our sides. So we're going to have our knees bent. You can have your head on your hand or on the floor, whichever works for you. We're going to start just using our arm only. So we're going to bring it forward and back, and 2, back, 3, and 4, 4 to go, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Now extend your leg away, flex your ankle. We're going to bring it forward, and then we're going to take it back. Point your toe as you take it back, and think about going a few degrees beyond neutral. And if you do it right, you'll just feel a little bit of a pinch at the top of your at the top of your leg in your bottom cheek. So it's forward, 1, stretch back, 2, point back, 3, and 4, 4 to go, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Now stretch your leg away, take your arm away. We're going to do arm and leg together. So start well apart, we're going to crisscross. So 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Lovely. Now take your top leg, get it in line with your bottom leg, point your toe, have a few inches apart, hold it at that position. You're going to flex at the knee, extend at the knee, flex at the knee, extend, flex, extend, flex. You've got 4 more of these. Flex, 1, extend, 2, extend, 3, extend, and 4. Now hold that leg in that position, flex your top ankle, lift it up, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, lift it, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Lovely. Now into a clown position. So 2 variations on this. The first one is just open and close, open and close. The fuller one is to open and close. So we'll do whichever you prefer, 8 altogether. And 1, down, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely. Let's change sides. Same on the other side. Get yourself into position first. Knees slightly bent. Hip over hip, knee over knee, shoulder over shoulder. Also have your hand in front for stability if you need it. Arm only for 8. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Extend that leg away, forward, back, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now arm and leg together, crossing, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely. Top thigh in line with your bottom thigh. Start with a pointed toe, flex, point, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that's straight leg lift with a flexed ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Into the clam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely. Now let's do an exercise on our hands and knees. We can manage that. So shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Start by extending one leg away in line with your body. The first thing we're going to do is bring our knee in and take it away. And 2, and away. 3, and 4, 4 to go. In 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now take it away in line with your body, touch it to the floor, and up, down, and 3, and 4. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now hold it out in line with your body. Flex at the knee and extend. Flex, extend, flex, extend, flex, extend. 4 to go. In, and 2, and 3, and hold it in and push it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lovely. Change sides. Other leg away. First thing to do is bring the knee in. Knee in, and 2, and 3, and 4. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Extend away. Touch down. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And flex in 1, 2, 3, 4. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lovely. Let's stand up, shake those arms, they're a bit stiff. Let's do some pliés. I love pliés. So arms up, out, and 1. Now when you're doing a plie, think about going down, but think about your toe going over your knee rather, going over your second toe. Off we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4. Let's just do it in 3. 1, 2, 3, up, down, 2, 3, up, down, 2, 3, and down, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, up, down, 2, 3, up, down, 2, 3. Well done. We're going to do a few little roll downs, a few little stretches at the end just to get ourselves moving and back into a nice relaxed feeling ready for the rest of the day. So let's do a roll down to start with. So you're going to nod your chin and roll down, 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 Go as far as you feel comfortable, but you may feel you can go a bit further, a little bit further, and get your fingers on the mat, and a little bit further, and get your hands on the mat. Hold it there, then articulate up, 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 up. Let's roll the shoulders now. 1, 2, 3. Let's roll the elbows. 1, 2, 3. Let's roll the arms. 1, 2, 3. Let's do a little bit of a mermaid stretch. So sitting on the floor with your mermaid legs, let's get your arms in front and stretch forward and back, stretch forward and back, stretch forward and back. Hands on the side, let's go to the side, side stretch, 1 and back, side stretch 2 and back, side stretch 3 and back. Let's change legs. Try that stretch again. So come forward and back and forward and back and forward and back to the side and up, side, up, side, up. Let's go up onto our toes, articulate all the way up. Let's do one final shoulder roll. So 1, 2, 3, followed by an elbow roll. 1, 2, 3, followed by the whole thing. 1, 2, stretch tall, 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 and release. Well done, everyone.